What is your biggest professional regret? And regret's a strong word. It could be disappointment.
It is a strong word.
It could be personal as well. Excuse me.
Yeah, I think regret is maybe a strong word. I think having to leave Scotland at 18, there was no Scottish Ballet School at that time, Scottish Ballet Company at that time.
Okay.
And so to work in the United Kingdom was limited. You could only get into the Royal Ballet if you went through the Royal Ballet School. You know, there was very, very limited opportunities, and I had to leave home at 18. And so I think, as I look back in my life, being the eternal tourist, living in so many different countries, that has great advantages. But one of the disadvantages is that I have always been geographically really far away from my family, which has been a challenge many, many times.
On the flip side of that, Bruce, what is your biggest professional triumph? And it can be personal as well.
I think you mentioned that in the, you know, I'm an ectomorph, which is I've got the body of a long distance runner. I'm very skinny, and so I'm not injury prone.
Okay.
And so therefore that gave me a career that went way beyond the normal. And so, you know, to spend 45 years in this profession and travel the world as I have and met the people and experienced the things I've experienced, what a gift. I'm very humbled by that.
Just out of curiosity, you mentioned earlier about your ballet training. When you first stepped out there on the stage, did it just feel right?
I actually didn't.
I didn't
do it. I didn't do it. In actual fact, the first time I ever didn't step out on a stage. We were doing during the Edinburgh Festival in an open air theatre in Princess Street Gardens in Edinburgh. We were doing a school performance, and I had such stage fright that I actually refused to go on.
Oh wow.
And my teacher was very wise, because some people were trying to push me, and she said, just leave him alone. And I think that she recognized that if it had been pushed, I would have walked away forever. And she gave me the time just to find myself, because it is a terrifying space. You're out there, it is the loneliness of the long distance runner. When you're out there, you carry the responsibility alone, as much as you have a great support system. And so, I didn't get on stage the first time I was ever supposed to do that.
And then this remarkable career. That is
And I always had that ambivalent. I always had that ambivalent thing that sometimes it took such courage, and your nerves get the better of you, like anything, like you know, anything that challenges you. And I really sometimes really felt that I couldn't step over that line. And sometimes it was ambivalent. Sometimes it was difficult to get there.